The fun of making collage art. Here are 3 ways making collage art can be fun. First, for those who do not know what is collage art, it is an artwork made by gluing pieces of papers together to form a whole new visual expression. The completed collage could be a merge of surreal images or abstraction. However, I prefer to use the paper like a paint medium and form an entirely different image from thousands of pieces of cut out papers. Over 7 years ago, I made a series of blog posts titled Making Collage Art Can Be Fun. Here are 3 ways it could feel like play and exciting to make. The first one is collage art could be fun to make because it is like solving a jigsaw puzzle. Well, a puzzle is a game where a picture is broken down into little pieces and the player is then challenged to arrange them back together in a logical way. I do not reassemble photographs, but I create a picture of my own by gluing cut out papers. In art, there's something called Kubomania. Kubomania is a collage art that is made by cutting a picture into little squares which are later reassembled in a disorderly manner. The artist takes a picture apart, glue it together again after randomly arranging it. My works are not reassembled pictures, but they are similar to a puzzle. It is the same principle of recognizing patterns and creating the picture in a particular order. Collage art is like a puzzle game because if you don't understand it, it could be difficult, but once you understand it, it becomes fun. The second point is collage art could be fun to make because it is like keeping a scrapbook. This is not necessary for everyone, but for those quiet introverts, sometimes cutting things from magazines and putting them together is a delightful way of spending one's time. This method is not different from making collage art, which can really be fun. Although to some the process can be painstaking. A few people might find it hard to meticulously glue thousands of little pieces of papers together to form a collage art. I'm referring to my type of collage. It doesn't necessarily have to be thousands of paper anyway. Collage is like scrapbook. The great collage artists like Pablo Picasso, George Braque, and Kurt Schwitters made collage art that was no different from a scrapbook. Those artworks were not as technical as some of my works, but it is the same principle. Most of us have had scrapbooks where we stick pictures, cut out words from newspaper, write the name of our lovers, and so on. It was fun. Thirdly, making collage art can be fun because it is economical and environmentally friendly. In other words, it gives you the sense of righteousness and you don't need to spend a lot of money to make it. It is environmentally friendly or green. Another name for collage art is recycled artwork. On the economic benefits of making collage art, the only thing I need is glue, which is both cheap and the alternatives are easy to make. As a poor person, to be able to create an artwork without spending lots of money is in itself a relief. If I was to make an oil painting and bought expensive oil paints and canvas, by the time I reach the studio, I might treat the canvas like a sacred item and never paint on it or have fun with it.